Owl, I think something's gone out of time for you.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, lots of lovely faces here. Great to see you all on your bank holiday Monday. Have you all had a lovely weekend in an unusual way? Good. Who's managed to go outside and get some sunshine? Please put your hands up. I'm very pleased to hear it. I'm going to open chat box up so I can see, and it's really nice to have all your names announcing yourself in. Sam Lee here with the Fire Choir alongside Blythe Pino and Ben C and Alex Etchart. I don't know if we're in your main view or not, but yeah, nice to have you all back. We're just going to let a few more people gathering, watching it fill up a little bit. Have any of you, who here, can we just do I ask this question every week, who give us a wave if you are self-isolating solo on your own, and this is the most number of people you've seen all day. Quite a few of you. Well done.
Count. It's a question. Do pets count?
Say that again, Alex.
Do pets count has been asked.
Pets count. Ah, yeah. And you've all been humming Bill Withers from last week. Who was with us last week? Give us a wave. Yay. Who is just joining for the first time? Give us a wave. Uta and Finola. I'm seeing Tristram Stewart's joining us for the first time. High five. And his little ones, there's my goddaughter. Oh, hello, Afra and Annie. Sorry, very personal, very happy to see you guys. And
he's in town all the way from South America, from Uruguay.
No way.
Hola, tía, ¿cómo estás?
Oh my God, this is wonderful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Who's been singing lots this week? Who's found that their mood has cheered up somewhat, so that they've been suddenly found themselves like in a more songful place? Give us a wave if you have. Give us a wave if you haven't, but you want to be more songful in this time of being at home a lot. You just want to be singing more. Yes, I'm with you on that one. I'm not doing enough singing. Can we make this I'm going to make this a commitment for myself. Join me if it's like, okay, for the rest of the week, I'm going to be singing. I'm going to be singing more. I'm hoping that some of the songs we do this week will inspire you to keep humming, even if you can't remember them. That's okay. Who's missing family and friends right now? We're with each other on that one. It feels like an incredible thing, but that sensation of what it feels like is something that most of the world is feeling right now. We are so united over one single thing, which is what we are as human beings, which is pack animals. We are not with our pack right now. We're alone in the wilderness. Oh my God, Christine and her... Christina, I love the fact that you two are back here. You were the crazy couple last week with trombones out. And so, weekly warning, can you put yourselves on mute as you arrive? Because I can hear my voice coming back through someone's ears. So make sure you're on mute when you come in. We're communicating through hand signals, the chat box, and emotional telepathy. So look, I think we're all getting close to being here right now, which is brilliant. just for those who are new and haven't Zoomed yet, amazing if you are new to Zoom. If any hands up for Zoom virgins today? A few people, wow, my God. Well done for downloading it on our account. This is what the world is communicating on right now. So yeah, firstly, most importantly, get to know where your mute button is, because there'll be moments where we unmute ourselves in cacophony, which will be wonderful. But most of the time we will stay silent. Otherwise, if you unmute yourself, your voice then takes over and interrupts the music that's coming through from our leaders. Have a play around with the different views. You can scroll through the tabs if you find the little arrow. We've got 4 pages of people, which is great. And so find out where people you know are on different pages. You can chat to them directly. So you can do little, you can chat to everybody, or you can directly chat privately to one person. And also,
on a phone, you can swipe to the sides to see more people, because not everyone's on a computer.
Very good point. I'm not actually au fait with all the bits are on the phone right now, but you can also play around with the speaker view on the laptop of whoever's speaking takes the main frame. Or you can just do the gallery view. And the fire choir, if of those who don't know, we every Monday we are here singing with the 4 of us. We're broadcasting out of London town, England, Great Britain, and who's in London? Give a wave for some Londoners. Give a wave if you're within the M25, and give us a wave if you're beyond. Who's furthest? Was that from Uruguay? Probably has to win. If you're from very far away, please type in your exotic destination. It's not exotic to you, but it is to us in London, obviously. And fire choir, we meet every week. We were physical meters in King's Cross and once a week. And it's now running for everybody who wants to come on a kind of subscription, not a subscription, totally opposite, pay as you like if you want to at all. It's free for everybody. We are immensely grateful for donations. You already have been immensely generous in your giving towards this and the Nest Collective's work. So thank you all so much for whatever it is that you're offering, no matter how small or big. It's all so appreciated. It helps keep the 4 of us, who are all musicians, going in these strange times of not being able to sing in the way and play the way we used to do it. The lyrics are on the website. If you want to know more, go onto the Nest Collective website. Zinzi, our wonderful magical helper, is going to send link to the website, the Nest Collective. Go to Fire Choir on the Nest Collective site. You will find the donations button. So if you feel moved to give generously, thank you, please do that. Thank you, Jan Fredrickson, for your support. I see you waving there. And we will be, all the lyrics for today are in a Google folder there, but we will also be pasting them into the chat. If we are too loud or too quiet, do move the volumes around to adjust accordingly to what is right, because I might be loads quieter or most louder than Alex, and Alex might be much louder than Blythe, etc., etc. So I think, look, we're 8 minutes in. Should we get a warm-up going? And I'm going to hand over now to the wonderful Fire Choir.
Fire! Fire!
Hey loves, it's so great to see so many beautiful faces, new and old. Everyone is very welcome. Can you just to know we've got you there and that we can all access the chat functionality and find ways to connect in different ways, can everyone just write in the chat how many beans they've got inside them from 1 to 10? So I mean like coffee beans, like how much energy have you got? So if you're having a slow day, lazy day, you can put 3. And if you're having a massive, you know, super energetic, I've just had a power smoothie, then you can put 10 or 11. And just so we all know where that chat feature is and we can communicate in that way. Oh my God, so many beans. Lots of 77 beans. And it's okay, you know, some of us are low on energy, and that's what we're here for, is to kind of re-energize and rejuvenate. So I'm going to do a little warm up today, kind of connecting the getting us into the nature theme, which we're going to explore a lot today, and just connecting us to the elements as well. So can you all, before we start, just make sure you got some space to move around, try and display like a star so we all know that we're all spacious. Maybe you can move the computer or the phone a little bit further away from you so you can hopefully still hear me, but just have that kind of space to move. And we're going to listen to a wonderful artist called Camille as a space to warm up in. So can we just lift our arms gently to the sky? And if you've seen the sky today, just remember that sky. If you can see the sky through the window, enjoy that. And if you can't see the sky, imagine the sky. And just sway on the spot. And we're going to reach up on our tiptoes. Reach even higher if you can, as high as you can. Reaching. And here we're going to do it again, but with some deep breaths. So breath in, and to the top, and slowly breathing out through the mouth. Another breath in, all together. Nice and deep, and out through the mouth. Last one, and really enjoy seeing everyone else doing this with you. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. And now we're just going to kind of get our feet going a little bit, side to side. We're going to take this off so you can see a bit better. And we're just going to imagine we have a big vessel and we've come to the stream and we're going to pick up our water. So if we get the water up, water, lovely water. Just enjoy everyone else joining in at their pace. Now we're going to trickle it over ourselves. Here we go. Water trickling over and through. Water trickling over and through. Now we're going to just start having little taps of our feet. Can you see my feet? Little taps. Just to really build those beans. Maybe you've had a really lethargic day and that's wonderful. We're going to start channeling a bit of fire energy. You've had the air of the sky. And I want you to shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. You have to activate the body to be able to activate the voice because it's all connected. And just enjoy that shaking, however big or small. And just look on your screen at someone else's shaking and copy their shaking. It could be a surreal move, a great move, a simple move, a silly move. Just enjoy their shaking. And as this song is slowing down, we're going to come to our earth energy. Just take some nice big stamps. Slowing ourselves down, capturing our breathing, and just feeling rooted wherever we are, whether we've had people coming into our choir sessions from forests and all the like. It's been wonderful. But even if we're just in our homes, just feel rooted for 1 second. And we're just going to take a deep few breaths and just really enjoy so many people with us, being rooted, being slow. And we can close our eyes for a moment and just say, I'm ready to sing. Can we all say that? I'm ready to sing. Let's all say that one more time together. I'm ready to sing. Okay, I'm going to hand you over to our next Fire Choir member.
Fire! Fire!
Hello, everybody. So lovely to see you all. I hope you're all feeling ready to sing after that. I feel like I need to get my breath back a little bit, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So if you fall into a kind of comfortable singing position with your feet about shoulder width apart, knees nice and loose so you can bounce around a little bit, and let's just roll our shoulders round nice and slowly and take as much time as you need. And then whenever you feel ready, go back the other way, just loosening up those muscles in the shoulders. And then same thing with your heads, just slowly round, nice and gently. And back the other way as well. Really nice. And then just give your jaws a little bit of a loosen up with a rub and a bit of a stretch. And then I want you to kind of fall back into that good singing position where you're sort of quite relaxed, but also standing up nice and straight and ready to sing, I guess. And then I want you to take a nice big breath in through your nose and then breathe it out with a big sigh. And another big breath in. And this time out with an even bigger sigh. And we're going to do it one more time. And this time, with your sigh out, I want it to just let all of that energy go. So nice big breath in. And then a really heavy sigh out. Great. We're going to do some breathing in and out over 4 beats. When you breathe in through your nose. When you breathe out through your mouth. And try and think about breathing on a level. So it's the same, a kind of constant flow as we're breathing in. So ready, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. We're going to do the same thing one more time, but this time we're going to ask you to hold it for 4 beats in between. So we'll breathe in for 4, hold it for 4, and then breathe out for 4. And feel free to close your eyes so you're only concentrating on your breath. Here we go. So ready, and in, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Great. One more big breath in all together. And this time just let it out with a big groan. I think that's a nice place to hand over to Blythe to make some more noises.
Thanks, Ben. I needed that breathing. It was really, really great. Okay, we're just going to go. Or your equivalent of it. So, doesn't matter what you sound like now. Great. And now we're going to do some actual vocal warm-ups. So we're going to go Gia, 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 Gia. And at the end of the R, you're going to bob at the knee and you're going to allow your body to affect the sound. Gi from there. Gia, 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 Gia. Really allow your jaw and your belly to go. From here, Gi. Gia, 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 Gia. Gi. From there. Gia, 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 Gia. Gi. From there. Gia, 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 Gia. Gi. From there. Gia, 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 Gia. And now we're going to change to a wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And something that's nice to focus on is whether you, is the difference between the wee and the oo. If you can try and keep that the placement of your sound in the same place. Often we change, but when we change vowels in a way that we don't need to. So I invite you to relax, to allow that to happen. So rather than focusing on it and forcing it to happen, you just kind of sit in the back of your mouth and go wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And from here, wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. And a high one, wee. From there, or wee if you're a lower voice. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. Maybe even higher. Wee, wee, wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. Lovely. And then if we just get a boat sound. Wow, wow, wow. you're having trouble with that, you might want to shake your jaw. Lovely. Straight from the belly. From the belly through the nose. One more time. Excellent. We are ready to learn some songs. Who's up next?
I think it is me. Hi again, everybody. Can you give me a wave if you were here last week? I think most people were. Give me a wave if you were here last week. Great. So last week we had a lovely time, but I was completely sort of devastated by the song that Blythe taught at the end, and it stayed with me all week in a really nice way. But this week I thought I was sort of drawn to a slightly lighter song. So this is quite a silly song, and it's in some ways, although it wasn't written for the fire choir, it feels like it kind of was. It's called Fire. I'm going to copy the words into the chat down the side. There you go. You should hopefully be able to see that. So down the side are all the words for this song. It was written by another choir leader, someone called Emily Roblyn. I don't know if any of you have sung with her before. It's nice and simple. It goes, I'm going to teach you the first part straight away. So this is going to be the bass part. It's nice and simple, so everybody's singing along. If you haven't done one of these sessions before, we teach some harmony parts. If you know which harmony part you are, great, sing that one. If you're not sure, sing all of them. Even if you are sure, sing all of them. This goes... what was that note? There's a fire in my heart, 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 burning for peace. Nice and simple and nice and cheesy. I'll do it one more time, sing along, it just steps up. There's 1, 2, 3. There's a fire in my heart, 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 burning for peace. And again, there's a fire in my heart, 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 burning for peace. And that's the kind of loose framework around everything else is built on. I'm just going to tilt my screen and go back behind my loop machine to do the next bit. I'm going to play back a pre-recorded version of that, which goes... There's a fire in my heart, 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 burning for peace. The tenor part goes... There's a burning for peace. There's a burning for peace. There's a burning for peace. Burning for peace. I'll do it again. Burning for peace. There's a burning for peace. There's a burning for peace. Burning for peace. There's a fire. Let the fire burn. Let the fire burn. Let the fire burn strong. Let the fire burn bright. Let the fire burn. Let the fire burn. Let the fire burn. I'm going to do that part on its own because it's a bit more wordy. So you've got there the bass and the tenor part together. The alto part goes... Let the fire burn, let the fire burn. After 1, 3, 4, 1. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn. Then it does a similar thing but steps up a note to... Let the fire burn strong, let the fire burn bright. After 1, 3, 4, 1. Let the fire burn strong, let the fire burn bright. Then same idea. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn. After 1, 3, 4, 1. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn. And last phrase, let the fire burn. Drops 3, 4, 1. Let the fire burn. So I'll sing all those phrases together because on its own it doesn't make loads of sense, but in context it goes, let the fire burn, let the fire burn. Let the fire burn strong, let the fire burn bright. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn. Round again. So I'm going to play the two parts that you've already learnt and sing that part over the top. And I'll just loop it round a couple of times because that part I just taught is the most fiddly of them all. So we have got, here come the bass parts. There's a fire in my heart, 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 burning for peace. With the tenors. There's a fire burning for peace. There's a burning for peace. There's a fire burning for peace. Burning for peace. So here's the alto part now. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn. Let the fire burn strong, let the fire burn bright. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn, let the fire burn. Let the fire burn strong, let the fire burn bright. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn. Let the fire burn. Etc, etc, etc. There's one last part to teach, which is a kind of soprano tune, which goes peace, let the fire burn for peace. I'll do that one more time. It's slower than all the other parts. So all the other parts are a jun, 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 but this is peace, let the fire burn for peace. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Peace, let the fire burn for peace. Then the last phrase goes, let it burn for peace. So back to the beginning. I'll do it one more time. Let it burn for peace. After 1, 3, 4, 1. Let it burn for peace. Let the fire burn for peace. Let it burn for peace. I'm going to sing just that part on its own over the bass part, so you can hear it in context. So it goes. There's a fire in my heart, 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 there's a fire for peace. Let it burn for peace. There's a fire in my heart, let it burn for peace, etc, etc. So I'm going to play it again, build up all 4 of those parts, join in with as many of them as you want. If you feel like you've got one of them down, sing that. If you want to sing all 4, that's fine as well. We'll just build it up. So here it comes from the top. Let me just check I've got all this lined up correctly. I think I have. So hopefully this will be the bases. It goes 1, 2, 3. There's a fire in my heart, 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 burning for peace. With the tenors. There's a burning for peace. There's a burning for peace. There's a burning for peace. Burning for peace. With the altos. There's a fire basses. Burning for peace, burning for peace, burning for peace. Without the tenors. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn, let the fire burn strong, let the fire burn bright. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn. Everybody, let the fire burn. There's a burning for peace, burning for peace, burning for peace. There's a burning for peace. There's a burning for peace. There's a burning for peace. Burning for peace. There's a fire in my heart. 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 Burning for peace. Hooray! Thank you, everybody. Thank you for singing along. We will sing that again at the end, but I felt like I could hear you all singing along from around the country, around London, around the world. So thank you for singing that with me. I'm going to hand over to, I think it's Blythe next.
Yay! Thanks, Ben. Ah, that was so great. Yay, as ever, Fire Choir's doing the trick on a Monday night. I'm going to teach a song today that's by Joe Hill, who's a famous activist from Industrial Workers of the World back in the day. He wrote this song in 1911. And it's called The Preacher and the Slave originally, but it's also had loads of different names. And I'm calling it Pie in the Sky today. And it's a parody of a hymn called Sweet By and By. And it's quite ho-de-hum again. I don't know why I keep choosing these ones, but I have. So there you go. At least it's more upbeat than last week. And I won't make you cry or anything like that. So I'll sing through basically it's got 3 parts, but you'll be happy to know that the middle part only happens in the chorus. So in the verse, it's only 2 parts. Can I just get a wave and make sure everybody can hear me properly? Yeah, I'm scrolling through. Scrolling. Hi, guys. Hi, B. Hello, everyone. So good to see you. Hi, Maxine. Amazing. So I'll sing this. I'll sing the main line. You will lead by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. And you have to say, that's a lie at the end of the chorus. So that's the chorus. I just realised I can't. Oh, there you go. I can hear myself now. So we'll go through that for the people who want to sing the main line. So it comes in after 3, and I'll just do the first 2 lines, and then we'll do that together. So it goes 1, 2, 3. You will lead by and by in that glorious land above the sky. So hopefully, have we got lyrics in the chat already? I can always copy them in there if needed. I'm just going to do that so you guys.
We're on it.
You're on it. Okay, great. So you will lead by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Let's do that all together. So after 3, 1, 2, 3. You will lead by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Lovely. You all look like you sound great. Let's do it again. One more time. After 3. 1, 2, 3. You will lead by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Oh, I'm hearing myself. Work and pray, live on hay. So that's where it changes. So you're doing exactly the same thing, except live on hay happens a little bit lower. So it goes, work and pray, live on hay. Let's get everyone together on that after 3. 1, 2, 3. Work and pray, live on hay. Which of course you can't, but we'll sing it again. 1, 2, 3. Work and pray, live on hay. And then it continues. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. After 3, one more time. 1, 2, 3. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. So it carries on from live on hay. So it goes, work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. So work and pray, live on hay. And then it carries on. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. And the main part is a lot more jumpy than the other ones. So it tends to trip around. So let's do, just do work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. And then we'll go back to the beginning of the chorus. So after 3, 1, 2, 3. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Great. So let's go back to the beginning of the chorus. How are we feeling? Can I see hands if you're feeling good? Oh, yes. Many, many hands. So the top line goes, from the top, you will eat after 3. 1, 2, 3. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Yes, good. Did anybody get tripped up with by and by having done live on hay? Anybody? A little bit, yes. Okay, let's do it again. So, you will lead by. It's just 1 note down. Work and pray, live 2 notes down. You will lead by and by. Work and pray, live on hay. Okay, let's go for it again from the beginning of the chorus. After 3. 1, 2, 3. You will lead by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Fantastic. You're all looking wonderful. And then I'm going to carry on into the verse. So it goes, that's a lie. 1, 2, 3. Long-haired preachers come out every night. Try to tell you what's wrong. Try to tell you what's wrong and what's right. But when asked about something to eat, they will answer in voices so sweet. Okay, so it's a little bit trippy. The whole thing is a bit like that. But once the song's in, you'll just be able to sing along, so it's fine. But let's go through this a little bit more. So, long-haired preachers come out every night. Let's just get that. So after 3, 1, 2, 3. Long-haired preachers come out every night. Try to tell you what's wrong and what's right. Let's do that second line. 1, 2, 3. Try to tell you what's wrong and what's right. Lovely. And then it goes back to the same melody. But when asked about something to eat, and about is a little bit quick. But when asked about something to eat, and then it just trips down like this. They will answer in voices so sweet. Dum 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 dum. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I will overfocus and then start to get it wrong. So trust your senses, your intuition, and we'll just go through the whole verse. Long-haired preachers from there after 3. 1, 2, 3. Long-haired preachers come out every night. try to tell you what's wrong and what's right. Ha, ha. But when asked about something to eat, they will answer in voices so sweet. One more time, because I'm making you learn a lot very, very quickly. So from Long-Haired Preachers again, and then we'll go from the chorus, and then we'll put the song on. So after 3, Long-Haired Preachers. Da 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 is your note. 1, 2, 3. Long-haired preachers come out every night, try to tell you what's wrong and what's right. But when asked about something to eat, they will answer in voices so sweet. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Great. So that's pretty much the whole of the main part, although you obviously change lyrics when we go through the whole tune. So how are you feeling about hearing that with the other parts in the tune? Give me a hands. Yes, a nod. Good. I do it now. Hang on a minute. Okay, so it's probably going to be like 4-beat entry. You'll hear a little bit piano, and then we'll come in. So you will lead, or you will lead if you're a lower voice. We're ready. Above the sky, work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Here we go. Long-haired preachers come out every night, try to tell you what's wrong and what's right. But when asked about something to eat, they will answer in voices so sweet. Back to the chorus. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Second verse. Holy rollers and jumpers come out. They holler, they jump and they shout. Give your money to Jesus, they say. He will cure all diseases today. Chorus. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. The sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Third verse. If you fight hard for children and wife, try to get something good in this life. You're a sinner and a bad man, they tell. When you die, you will sure go to hell. Back to the chorus. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Oh, work and pray, oh, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. Lovely. How are you guys doing with that? I'm making you go through all the lyrics. Okay, so the second part. How much time have I got? No time at all. Oh, God. Okay, right.
Wagons of time.
Wagons of time. Thank you very much, Alex.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. Yes, Imogen. Okay, so I'm going to just quickly run through the second part. Just for the chorus, I think. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. So I do it one more time, and then anyone who's managed to pick that up can sing that. If not, we'll just do the main line and sing all the way through. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Okay, I'll sing it through when we've got the track on as well. But basically, let's just have fun. And feel free to ad-lib. The great thing about doing these Zoom calls is everyone can ad-lib in a way that you can't normally. Ooh, with the choir. Sorry, 1 second. So feel free to go to town. You will eat. Too soon. Let's do that again. Are you ready? Everyone ready? Here we go. 1. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Long-haired preachers come out every night. Try to tell you what's wrong and what's right. But when asked about something to eat, they will answer in voices so sweet. Top line. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. Second verse. Holy rollers. Holy rollers and jumpers come out. They holler, they jump and they shout. Give your money to Jesus, they say. He will cure all diseases today. Chorus. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Verse 4, working folk. If you fight hard for children and wife, try to get something good in this life. You're a sinner. You're a sinner and a bad man, they tell. When you die, you will sure go to hell. Chorus. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. Last verse. Working folk. Working folk of all countries unite. Side by side we for freedom will fight. When the world and its wealth we have gained, to the crafters we'll sing this refrain. Last chorus is different. You will eat by and by when you've learned how to cook and to fry. Chop some wood, 'twill do you good. Slow down here. And you'll eat in the sweet by and by. That's no lie. There you go. It's a little lesson in life there from Joe Hill. Sorry, it was a bit rushed.
Pie for dinner.
Way, fantastic. I'm going to hand over to the wonderful, marvellous Alex.
Now is the time for your loving dear, and the time for your company.
Just for that, really, I'm going to hand you over to Sam, who's going to lead us through some beautiful, beautiful things, and then we'll come back to a song in a bit.
Hey, thank you, Blythe, and thank you, Ben, as well, for those two songs. They were wonderful. Ben, I don't know if you know, but while that was happening, there was some chatter going on, exclaiming how a man who's 6'5" fits in a bed that's only 5'10". And we're all trying to work out, apparently you fold up at night, is that right?
I can confirm that I do fold up, yeah. Also, if you notice, the mattress goes above the edge of the bed, so just my feet stick out the end.
These are the things we learn when doing Zooms that we'd never know about you otherwise. So thank you. And I love all these observations into people's lives that we're getting here. And also I want to comment on the family Hamptons wearing fabulous hats. And I think from here on, we should all turn out to Fire Choir wearing a fabulous hat, because remember, you don't wear the hat wears you. That was a great that's my lesson, my wisdom for you for today. So hats from here on. Now we have introduced this meditation session moment within these gatherings, and I said I'd like to do one this week, and invite you all to bring our attention and focus onto the natural world that is exploding out there right now. And so we're just going to do one little moment of like 30 seconds to a minute of where I'd like you to think about the last week and moments you've had connecting in with nature, however intimate and tiny or big that might be. We are in confinement at the moment, so that might be a windowsill moment. It might be a walk that you've done, and a moment where the birds, the bees, the insects, life has suddenly become so enormous in front of you. And Alex is going to play some, we're going to bring in some bird songs, some recordings from the RSPB, of which we have one working member of the RSPB with us, I know already, with Bayer, who's here. And we're going to play some bird song. We're just going to have a reflection. If you can recall a wonderful moment, and if you want to put that into the chat, it's wonderful. So here goes. Okay, coming back to focus to the group here, and we're going to keep the bird song going, Alex, if you don't mind, and just for a few moments, yeah, if you'd like to write in any of those interactions you've had, a creature that you might know, a creature you might not know, or the impact of the dawn chorus if any of you are being woken up, because we've now got all the migrant species have returned, nearly most of them. And please feel free to share them in a chat box. Any coming through? I'm going to start off by saying that, oh look, here they come, watching lapwings. That's wonderful, incredible bird. Parakeets, frogs and tadpoles, got the spawns, swifts are nesting. Oh my God, swifts are back, which is amazing. The luscious leaves, woodpeckers tapping away and yaffling, mealworms, blackbirds, and Clapton Square woodpecker, I like that. Nuthatches, hide and seek. I've heard, I'm very pleased that the nightingales have returned back to the United Kingdom and have started singing this week. Hurrah, our wonderful bird. Lots of crazy parakeets, crows and bluebells. That's so splendid. Keep them coming in. Herons on River Lee. Strong on the birds right now, which is really brilliant. A lot of people have been saying how much they're hearing birds and how much the birds are responding to our quietness right now, which I think is really wonderful. I think it's and understanding that we're letting them have their time at a very important time for them. Blue tits nesting in my plum tree. My God, that's gorgeous. Is that a cuckoo? Somebody hit a cuckoo. That means summer's here. That's going to lead me to a song I'm going to teach you, which I'm hoping many of you know already. And I've done the terrible thing of not sending the lyrics to Zinzi, but I'm going to type them in here now to everyone, which is, I suddenly thought the lyrics of this song, this is Wild Mountain Thyme, or Will You Go Lassie Go? And the first words in this song are, the summertime is come and the trees are sweetly blooming. And that's exactly what's happening. The blossom right now is just extraordinary. So I'm going to put the lyrics up here, and give us a wave if you already know this song. I'm just flicking
I'm
through.
going to correct you on the lyrics.
Oh, I mean, if we're going to go into folk song lyric correction, then that's another Zoom call. I just stole these off the web. These are from Joan Baez. And everyone's got their own version. And I think if you know it differently, it comes actually from the Braza Balquida, this song, which is an old 17th century pen song that then got taken up by the McPeak family in the northwest in Scotland, Scots-Irish family. And their version is the one that then became very well known and celebrated. Just give us a wave if you don't know it, more importantly, so how much I have to teach it. Okay, a few of you don't know. I'm just going to run through it very quickly. It's very simple. So it goes, oh, the summertime has come. Sing that back with me. Oh, the summertime has come. And the leaves are sweetly blooming. And the leaves are sweetly blooming. And the wild mountain thyme, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the purple heather, grows around the purple
heather.
Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? So we're going to go from the first line of the verse. For the summertime has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming. It's trees, not leaves, leaves don't bloom. And the wild mountain thyme grows around the purple heather. Will you go, lassie, go? That's great. And the chorus is, and we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? It's the same tune, so I'm just going through this really fast because I think many of you know it. And we'll all go together. Keep your mouth muted, your microphones, to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Great. How's everyone feeling on that? Do we need to go back over any bits of it? Give us a wave if you're happy. I'm flicking through. And give me waves down like that if you're confused. I need you to go over more of it. We're looking good. We're looking good. I think we should sing it. Okay. And I'm going to play my little shruti box for background. Is this too loud? Okay, here goes. For the summertime is coming. The trees are sweetly blooming. For the summertime is come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wide mountain tide rolls around the purple heather. We'll go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to Powai mountain tide, all around the blooming heather. We'll go, lassie, go. I will build my love bower by yon clear crystal fountain, and on it I will plant all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to Powai mountain tide, all around the blooming heather. We'll go, lassie, go, and if my true love won't come, I will surely find another to Powai mountain tide, all around the blooming heather. We'll go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to Powai mountain tide, all around the blooming heather. We'll go, lassie, go. Yeah. Can we all just do a singing it? And I'd like us all to unmute ourselves with one last chorus just for a couple of seconds. Can we all do, and we'll all
go
together
to Powai
mountain tide, around the heather. Oh, lassie, oh,
and we'll all go together.
around the heather. Oh, lassie,
And we'll all go.
Full stop, everyone. All
If my true love won't come, will you go?
I will surely find
Ah, true
mountain tide,
on the blooming
blooming
heather.
heather.
you go.
We go, lassie, go together.
Yes, he goes. All go together. Thank you, everyone. Big hearts to you all. That was gorgeous. And one day we will all pull Wild Mountain Thyme together. But we're going to stay on the theme, and I'm going to pass over now to
Ooh, Sam, just before you do pass over, do you mind if I jump in? If anybody wants to sing that song again and learn some harmony parts, I actually taught it yesterday on my YouTube channel, so you can get to sing the whole thing again with some harmonies as well. I'll put a link in the description, but it just feels the right moment to throw that in there.
Yeah. And Ben, is that with Couch Chorus that you run?
Yeah, so it's again with the loop machine, so I can build up some harmonies. But yeah, that song was the one we did last night. So some people I could see are pretty fresh.
Brilliant. That's a wonderful gathering that Ben runs separately as well. So well worth tuning in for that if you want to do more singing too. We should be letting you know, and do let us know in the chat if there are other wonderful singing things that are going on that you'd like to pass around the group. Thank you for that. Alex.
This is an emergency.
That was absolutely glorious, and it's such an honor to be part of this wonderful
fire.
choir. I think we need to, just before we leave each other this evening, we're going to play a couple of songs just to kind of lift the energy, lift the spirits. That was so glorious to hear. And do you know what I love is that we're experimenting with this technology. We have no idea what we're doing. We pretend we look like we do, which is great. But I think it's kind of every Monday evening for me feels like a kind of collective performance art piece, which I really cherish. I think it's something so special to get to just figure new ways to interrelate. Please do consider supporting us, you know, if you feel like you can, because that makes it possible for us to do this and for everyone else. I'm putting the link again in the group chat so you can see that. And now I'm going to share one of my own songs, which again continues the theme of nature and spring. And this song is called Seeds Are Sowing. I'll send you the lyrics now. I've just put them in the chat. Can everyone just give me a little waggle if you can see them? And yeah, for me, it's a song about spring, but it's about how, from my experience of getting into nature, living communally, living in eco-villages and reclaiming land to try and regenerate it, it's as much about regenerating how we interrelate as humans as it is about regenerating how we relate to the earth. And to me, the two are very interconnected. So I wrote this song for a activist retreat called Resist and Renew. That was for activists of colour and from the global south. And we were kind of healing and recovering from, some of us, you know, years of endless activism. And we needed something to lift the spirits and to reflect our regeneration of relationship to nature. So it goes like this. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Join in when you can. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. And when you do it, I want us to get back into our bodies. We just had a very meditative experience. So can we stand up if we can where we are? Get some clicks going. I want this to be vibrational, to be about sharing that physical energy and movement. It goes 3, 4. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. 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 And I'm going to throw a harmony on top, which goes, seeds are sowing and buds are growing. It goes, seeds are sowing and buds are growing. 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 And I'm aware it's quite a high line, especially if you've got a lower voice. So you can copy that high line, and the main line's quite high as well. So you can copy it down here. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing, seeds are sowing, and buds are growing. So any lower voices, can you just practice that with me, and we'll put the other two parts in as well. Here they go. 2, 3, 4. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Where your shoulders at? Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. So, my dear friend Amy has reminded us that there are action moves for this song. I'm very guilty of being cheesy and putting action moves into everything. So it goes, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, seeds are sowing, and your hand is kind of spreading, you know. Wait, no. Wrong way around. It's very literal. I'm not a great choreographer. Seeds are sowing. So if you can see my whole body, seeds are sowing and buds are growing. And really make those hands grow like a few shoots coming off a very shooty plant, an imaginary shooty plant. So it's seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. And if you want to get your workout in this evening, just make sure you kind of go a bit down for the seeds, and then you can lean back for the growing, and down for the seeds, and back for the growing. That's glorious. Okay, but it doesn't stop there.
Now is the time for your
But it is the time for your loving. So we're going to give our loving to this next bit, which is all about how sowing seeds and sowing into each other are mutually together. So it goes. I sow into you, you sow into me. Try that. I sow into you, you sow into me. You're so beautiful. I sow into you, you sow into me. I can see some moves already. I sow into you, you sow into me. If you want to do a harmony, it goes, I sow into you, you sow into me. Let's hear that. I sow into you, you sow into me. I sow into you, you sow into me. I sow into you, you sow into me. Try that. I sow into you, you sow into me. And the top one is, I sow into you, you sow into me. I sow into you, you sow into me. Low voices can just go, I sow into you, you sow into me. I sow into you, you sow into me. Glorious. So, pick whatever one you want. It's quite an easy one to harmonize with, so take it to your own place. And what are the moves? What are the moves? Can you show me the moves, Catherine? You've been showing them off so well. For sewing, yeah. 3, 4. I sow into you, you sow into me. I sow into you, you sow into me. And the glorious thing about doing that is that we've got gallery view. If you can do gallery view, if you can see a few people on your phone or your tablet, we get to actually sew into each other, even despite the distance, the physical distancing. So let's just try that. 2, 3, 4. I sew into you, you sew into me. I sew into you, you sew into me. I sew into you, you sew into me. Say what? I sew into you. Are you ready for the first bit? And seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. High harmony. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. 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 But you thought it ended there.
Now is the time.
Why did I press the wrong button?
Your loving,
So much for smooth.
and the time for
We
your
need to add something. I don't know if you guys have noticed. What I wanted to say is
This is an emergency.
we need the last ingredient to this magical fiesta that we're doing together. It's been gloriously sunny where I am in London. Obviously frustrating when you're under lockdown. Has it been sunny where you are as well, Amy? Yeah, it's been intense. Beautiful. But what about the rain? What about the April showers? I do like to glorify the rain. Anyone here, wave your hands if you've had any moment in your life. Of course, we spend loads of time running away from the rain, hiding from it, but there's that one moment where you're just fully clothed and you just accept that it's raining and you just get really wet. Give me a little wave if you've been in that moment. We're going to imagine that moment for ourselves now. Just that feeling of elation, that feeling of, do you know what, everything is welcome. I'm so glad the crops are being fed. And I'm also going to make that an analogy for just releasing. There's so much stress in the air at the moment for all the right reasons, because what's happening is truly horrendous. But there needs to be a moment of just release. So this is the cheesiest part. I promised you cheese, I promised you brie, I promised you camembert. This part goes. It goes. Welcome the rain, rain, welcome the rain, rain, welcome the rain. Join in when you can. And rain, welcome the rain, rain. And for this one, Moved Wise, you're going to just take it to the spiritual, to the gospel, to receiving from whatever deities or underworld powers that give you the energy you need right now. And it's going to be, welcome the rain, rain. If you want to sway, you can sway. Rain, rain. There are harmonies, of course. Top harmony goes, welcome the rain, rain, welcome the rain, rain. So it's a bit of a funny one, rain, and then it stays quite static, rain, so it's just rhythmic, rain. Can we just try that for fun? Rain, again, rain, say what? Rain, rain, so it goes, rain, rain, welcome the rain, rain. And low voices, I haven't forgot about you. You can go, welcome rain, rain. If you want to do the main line, welcome the rain, rain. Or you can go, welcome the rain, rain. It's a funny little change there at the end. I'm going to show that with the other harmonies. Welcome the rain, rain, welcome the rain, rain. So you have that nice little change, rain, which turns it into a kind of happy chord at the end. It just shifts the energy and it just reflects that receiving from the heavens, receiving from the earth. Okay, can you give me a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle if you're feeling ready to put it all together? Oh my God, there's some serious wiggling going on. Oh my God. Okay, I'm ready too. Okay.
This is an emergency.
We've got to do it. We've got to put it all together. We've got to remember all the actions, but most importantly, we've got to forget all the actions and just have fun. Connect with the wonderful faces of the people around you. Connect with all the energy that we have been generating. We're going to do about 4 of each. So 4 seeds are sowing and birds are growing. And do whichever harmony you feel right. Do some improvisation. Go wild. And just enjoy this moment that we are so lusciously here together with. Okay. 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are you so into me. Say what? I'm so into you. You so into me. I can't hear you. I'm so into you. You so into me. To your neighbours. I'm so into you. You so into me. Welcome the rain, rain. Welcome the rain, rain. Welcome the rain, rain. Welcome the rain. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Now just enjoying, forgetting which harmony you're doing. Just imagine sowing seeds of love, of connection. Do a wild dance move. Copy someone else's dance move. Why not? Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. Seeds are sowing and I sow into you. I sow into you. You sow into me. I'm so into you. I sow into weave together. You sow into me. Our tapestry. I sow into you. You sow into me. Add some volume. I sow into you. You sow into me. You can do a staggered if you like. I sow into you. You sow into me. 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 I am so into you. So into me. We're so into each other. We love our family. I'm so into you. We're so into me. We love each other. We love our family. It can be both of those lyrics. It can be I so into you. It can be I so into you. You so into me. Welcome the rain, rain. Now's the time to improvise. Welcome the rain, rain. Welcome the rain, rain. Welcome the rain, rain. Oh, thank you so much for giving so much, you beautiful, wonderful, glorious bunch of fellow humans.
Okay, fire starters, I hope you're still feeling energized after all that dancing, because we're now going to run through all of our songs one more time as a kind of performance type thing. Start with my one, so bringing the fire. Here we go, we're just going to zoom straight into it. It goes like this. There's a fire in my heart, there's a fire in my heart, there's a fire in my heart, there's a fire in my heart. There's a fire in my heart, there's a fire in my heart, burning for peace. There's a fire in my heart, 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 burning for peace. There's a fire, let the fire start, let the fire burn. There's a fire, let the fire burn strong, let the fire burn bright. There's a fire, let the fire burn, let the fire burn. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn. There's a fire, let the fire burn strong, let the fire burn. Burning for peace. peace. All on the bass line. There's a fire in my heart. 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 Burning for peace. Hooray! Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for singing along. Straight into Blythe's song.
Okay, we're going to go straight into eating pie or not eating pie. Pie in the sky. You will eat. Here we go. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. No, you won't. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. That's one. Long-haired preachers. Long-haired preachers come out every night. Try to tell you what's wrong and what's right. But when asked about something to eat, they will answer in voices so sweet. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, will live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Holy rollers. Holy rollers and jumpers come out. They holler, they jump and they shout. Give your money to Jesus, they say. He will cure all diseases today. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. If you fight hard for children and wife, try to get something good in this life. You're a sinner and a bad man, they tell. When you die, you will sure go to hell. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, or live on hay. You'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Last verse. Working folk of all countries unite. Side by side we for freedom will fight. When the world and its wealth we have gained, to the grafters we'll sing this refrain. You will eat by and by when you've learned how to cook and to fry. Chop some wood, 'twill do you good, but slower. And you'll eat in the sweet by and by. That's no lie. You look amazing.
Thank you, Blythe. Moving on straight to For the Summertime Has Come and the Trees Are Sweetly Blooming. Are we ready? For the summertime has come and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme rolls around the purple heather. We go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Go, lassie, go. I will build my love a bower by yon clear crystal fountain, and on it I will plant all the flowers of the mountain. Billy go, lassie go, and we'll all go together to Powai mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will go, lassie go, and if my true love won't come, I will surely find another to Powai mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will go, lassie go, and we'll all go together to Powai mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will go, lassie go.
Haunting us, beautiful family. Feels like we only just did it 5 seconds ago, but we're going to inject that energy one more time. Praise the spring time. Seeds. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. After 1. Seeds are sowing and buds are growing. 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 I sow into you, you sow into me. Say what? I sow into you, you sow into me. Can't hear you. I sow into you, you sow into me. 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 Get ready. I sow into you, you sow into me. Welcome the rain, rain. Welcome the rain, rain. Welcome the rain, rain. Welcome the rain, rain. Couple more gentle ones. Welcome the rain, welcome the rain, rain. And soft, getting close to the camera, and rain. Looking at everyone's beautiful faces. Rain, welcome the rain, rain.
Fire! Fire!
Yay, thank you, Alex. So much for that. Thank you, Blythe and Ben. Blythe, we're handing over to you for a little bit of wildness, right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we're over time, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to shoot straight in.
I think we all know this song already, right? And if you don't,
Any new friends, it's glorious and grateful fun.
If you don't know the chorus, then you'll learn it very quickly because it just goes 1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Let's leap. Okay, here we go.
Get ready to jump.
Someone's gonna pay for the damage done. Someone's gonna pay for the lies.
You want your best dance move?
There's one who not be, then who will do it? If not me, then who will do it? If not me, then who will? Someone's gonna pay for the damage done. Someone's gonna pay for the lies. Someone's gonna raise on this one. If not you, then who will do it? Not you, then who will do it? If not you, then who will do it?
Chorus is coming up. Here we go. Woo! Let's leap. Woo! Let's leap. Two more times. Woo! Let's leap. Woo! Let's leap.
Well, I guess it's me, and I guess it's you. And just as it seems there's too much to do, we heard about the people with the plan that's you, and they are already doing it. Yes, they are already doing it. Yes, they are already. They say I fight for this, you fight for that. Maybe we are all on the same track. We don't come together, there's no turning back. If there's no us, how will we do it? If there's no us, how will we do it? If there's no us, how will we
Blythe, we love you.
Can everyone unmute and just give us some love, give us your feelings, share how you feel.
Wonderful.
Lots of love. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Don't forget to wash the cups up.
Thank you.
Can you all
Thank
put your
you.
seats away, please?
Bye.
I don't want to be left with all
Bingo
these
in.
chairs.
Oh yeah, bingo. Yeah, bingo suits.
Night, night.
Everyone, thank you. Night, night.
Thank you all.
Everyone, see you next week.
Bye.
Ben goes in the asbestos cupboard now.
Yeah, that's where he lives, yeah. The bed.
Amy will put you in the asbestos cupboard.
Sorry, Cindy. Oh my God.
Thank you everyone so much. Everyone's now leaving, but we were just going to do a little wrap up and say, firstly, thank you for coming. Thank you to Blythe, Ben, Alex, and from me, Sam, as well. Totally lovely. Thank you for the donations. If you haven't already and you feel moved to do so, wherever you can, we really greatly appreciate. We have this kind of long, awkward goodbye now, and the well, which for us last kind of 20, 30 people can be a little bit awkward. So we were thinking, because we didn't do it earlier on, which was like gathering and chatting, that just setting us all off a bit unceremonious. So it'd be really good to know who fancies sticking around for a little bit, and we can have a little chat, all unmuted, and actually maybe break down slightly. Grace,
Yes, please.
Going to the pub.
Go to, we can go to the pub, get our little pubs going.
Get the pub group.
And what for us would be really wonderful for chatting with you all in a little bit more detail, just hearing a bit about things you like, things you'd like to do more of, and how we can like tailor this a little bit, and things you want to sing. I don't know, just like have little chats and just hear your voices on a bit more, not just popcorn half a word being exploded out. I'm assuming, as there are 36 people still here, some of you might fancy that, but some of you might just want to say goodbye and go and get drunk. Who wants to go and get drunk? Back in your home. Who's already drunk?
Not without you all.
Who said we can't get
one
drunk?
measure of whiskey.
Leona, you're pissed. Your children are still awake and around.
I want to come and live
I'm
with
actually
you.
not. This is my normal
Christine.
self. Away.
I want to come and live with Christine and get locked up and locked down with Christine.
You're very welcome. Come on. You're
So,
unmuted.
Blythe, do you want to take leadership here right now?
Come over. Just come over.
We're a few degrees latitude.
Yeah, Christine, can we see your snow? Can you show us your snow?
It's getting a little dark now, but I think.
No.
Oh no! Oh shit!
Christine and Valentin are in Tromso.
Can you see all the snow?
Wow. Wow.
Canadian.
I definitely want to come live with you.
No, Valentin! No, it's pretty clean, I guess.
It's blossom.
Oh.
But we've started growing indoors, so that we have some food.
Oh.
Oh. Christmas there. Christmas.
Christmas.
Santa was, yeah.
But
Yesterday.
there's grass already growing underneath the snow. There is. I saw it. And flowers. We saw our first flowers already. Mm.
So, well, look, hey, look, there's 23 of us now, which is kind of nice. There's a couple of pages, 22. Yeah, it'd be really nice to like hear a bit more of what you guys are feeling. Yeah, what all that. I don't know. It'd be nice to hear from you.
I wonder, should we stop recording?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. And maybe should we stop broadcasting live on YouTube as